It is another eventful day in the KHL. We got 6 games for you on tap. My name is Andreas Sachenko and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We're off to Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan first, where Barys do battle with Amur. The Cats get off to a great start. Curtis Volk opened scoring just over a minute in with a bullet of a shot. That's his first goal of the season. 4 minutes go by. Alejandro Serov bounces on the rebound in the slot and stuffs it in. Barys lead by 2 now. There's a nice hit later in the period. Igor Petahov shoves Gleb Karagin at full speed. Nothing wrong with that. Early in the second period now, and Barys score another one. This one comes short-handed. Arkady Shestakov finishes up this quick transition play. But the Tigers get it right back. Gleb Zuranov converts on the same power play attempt to make it a 3-1 hockey game. He's also the one who scores the last goal of the game. It comes in the last minute of regulation to give his team some hope, but it's short-lived. Barys win their first game of the season. 3-2 is your final. We'll make our next stop on Cherepavets. Severstow play host to Admiral. And the Sailors strike first. Richard Buchertz finds his target with a shot from a face-off circle. That's his second of the year. Soon after that, Severstow on a power play. Daniil Vovchenko tosses it across. Igor Morozov has a great chance, but first Nikita Serebryakov makes a huge save, and the second shot rings off the post. They do even it up later in the period. Igor Geraskin wires it home through traffic, and that's a power play goal. Second period now, Daniil Vovchenko blazes to the net on a breakaway. He's hooked, and that's a penalty shot. Captain Igor Morozov goes on to take it, but his attempt is futile. Serebryakov with a nice poke check. Admiral get their lead back with a shorty. Mitya Shugayev leaves the net, loses the foot race, and Mark Verba scores his first career KHL goal. He just got himself a pretty sweet memory. Severstow bring it back again 5 minutes into the third. It's another power play goal. Igor Morozov fires it past Serebryakov. The 2-2 tie now. The game goes to overtime and the host scores the deciding goal. Excellent passing play and Vladislav Kadalov finishes it off. The final count in this one is Severstow 3, Admiral 2. And now to Kazan. This is a big one. Hogwarts defend the ice against Red Army. First period, Kirill Panikov gains speed, cuts to the slot and takes his shot away, but Ivan Fedorov stands his ground. Hogwarts break the ice 8 minutes into the second period. Michiko Garlitsky scores his second of the season off Artem Galina's assist. They almost score another one late in the period. Steven Kampfer takes a hard shot. It sifts through Fedorov, but is able to freeze the play. Soon after that, Kagarlitsky sets up Kampfer for another shot. This time Fedorov has a piece of it before it hits the post and he covers it up. Dmitry Voronkov has another great chance to double the lead as it jumps on the rebound of the M-Boys, but Fedorov is able to come across and make a big save. The Red Army bring it back to even midway through the third. Matvey Guskov has his first career KHL goal to send the game to overtime. Voronkov drives to the net with defenseman on his shoulders in the extra frame. Can't score, but the ref gives Hogwarts a penalty shot. Jordan Will goes out to take it, but his shot is stopped by Fedorov. The Red and Blue score the winner with 27 seconds on the clock. Plus Dalvik snipes it past Igor Babkov on the glove side. What a shot! Hogwarts lose their third straight. 2-1 overtime is your final. Moving on to St. Petersburg, where Avangard Barys visit SKA looking for their first win of the year. First goal is a fluke. Alexander Samanov misplays the puck horrifically, and Alexei Makeyev is credited with his second of the year. The Veers score another one late in the period. Samanov doesn't look sharp on this one either, but it's actually Kirill Marchenko who scores in his own net. Yikes! Brooks Brasic is credited with this marker. Avangard Barys improved their lead to 3-0 4 minutes into the second. Stefan Da Costa beats Samanov glove side. St. Petersburg cut up to that lead a few minutes later. Hero Marchenko shoots on a power play. This time it's the right net, and Frederick Handemark takes care of the rebound. They make it a one-goal game early in the third. Anton Bordasov receives the pass from Andrei Kuzmenko and scores his second of the year as well. But Afton Belize don't let it slip away from them. Ryan Spooner sets the final score of assists by Shane Prince and Brooks Masek. Bill Peterson's team enjoys their first win of the year, 4-2 is the final. Next up, Moscow, and we're here for a pretty nice matchup between Dynamo and reigning champs Avangard. Alexei Yashin is in the stands. Alexei Yemelin enjoys a memorable night, but the story of the game is going to be this guy right here. Captain Vadim Shipachov opens up the score, and with just 8 seconds remaining in the first period, it's a power play goal. The Hawks tie it up less than 2 minutes into the second. Arseny Grutsuk makes Dynamo pay for being clumsy on defense. But it doesn't take Moscow long to restore the lead. Vadim Shipachov scores his second of the game for the third time in a row. He's got 6 goals this season already. Later on, Shipachov chucks it to the slot from the corner, and Alexander Petunin redirects it past Shimon Grubitz to make it 3-1. Avangard pulled back to within 1 with just 4 seconds remaining on the clock in the period. Sergei Talchinsky hits the twine to convert on a power play. But the blue and white scored 2 more in the third to put it away. Yegor Zaitsev beats Grubitz on the short side to make it 4-2, laser beam of a shot. And soon after that, Dmitry Rashevsky puts his skill on display as it sets the final score. Vadim Shipachov wraps up the night with 2 goals and 4 points. Dynamo look as strong as ever. 5-2 is the final on this one. We travel to Riga, Latvia for our final game of the night. It's between Dynamo and Tractor. The Barys open score in 4 minutes in. Tomasz Gika nets his second of the year, while Lukasz Sedlak and Nikita Tartishny draw the assists. Late in the period, Tractor score another one. Timo Pulkkinen wires it home on a power play, and it's 2-0 after 20. They improve the lead to 3-0 right after the intermission. Evgeny Kulik hits the target of a setup by Vitaly Abramov. 3 minutes later, Gunnar Skvortsov makes things a little better for Dynamo as he enjoys his first goal of the season and his very first game, but it's just about the only bright moment for Riga tonight. Nikita Tartishny scores his second of the season to restore the 3-goal lead. Tomasz Gika draws a helper on the play. A few minutes later, Gika adds another point to his total as he feeds Lukasz Sedlak for a short-handed marker. And early in the third, Timo Pulkkinen scores another power play goal to put a cherry on top. Tractor blow past Dynamo and get 2 points on the road. 6-1 is the final in Latvia tonight. And that's it for a daily KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for another set of 4 games, including Salavat Ulayev versus Spartak and Jokerit against Kunlun Red Star. My name is Andrea Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.